Hey guys, we're back today and we're trying out a new chain called Crave Hot Dogs BBQ and Beer, and we are in Dawsonville, Georgia, and we're gonna go in here and try this. There's only a few stores open nationwide right now, and we're gonna go in here and try it and check it out. We'll let you know what it tastes like.
So here is a little overview of the restaurant, Crave, in Dawsonville, Georgia. They've got several TVs that's playing sports. Another really neat feature that they have, which is very family friendly, is they have games on every single table, which is super fun for kids. They have 6 different barbecue sauces, so 6 different types. Which I think is really neat. They also have a beer wall. I think there's wine on there also. We do not drink alcohol, but for those that do, they have 18 different taps, and you go and you get a card, and you can scan your card and try all these different types. It actually gives you some information about them whenever you tap on the screen, which I think is really neat. They've got a cute little game zone back here in the back where you can grab a game or play Connect 4. Got a big Jenga set. It's very family friendly. Here is a bigger view of the restaurant. It's very nice. The food was very good, and we enjoyed it very much. If you are in Dawsonville, Georgia, come by and visit Crave Hot Dogs and Barbecue. I'm gonna give you an overview of the menu right now. They're doing looks like toys for kids. They also do catering.
Alright guys, so this is what I got here at Crave. I got their French fries, which are air fried, not deep fried in oil. And then I got a chili cheese dog and a twice baked potato. What'd you get, Chrissy?
I got a Chicago dog, and I got cheesy mac and cheese.
Looks good.
It looks very good.
Alrighty guys, we're gonna try this out. We'll let you know what it tastes like.
So guys, it was really good. And as you can tell, my hot dog is completely gone. How was it?
It was really good. Everything I tried was really good, so.
Great.
Very impressed. Hey guys, it's official. We are back in Kentucky from our Dawsonville, Georgia trip. We were on the road for about 5 hours and we got to go check out a new restaurant chain that's spreading like wildfire here in America. And it's called Crave Hot Dogs and BBQ. They have everything from specialty dogs to barbecue pulled brisket, which is kind of their staple. They also had an 18 tap beer wall, self-serve, which was a really neat concept to add to a fast casual restaurant.
So we ended up going 2 times. So we went down on a Friday, no, it was a Saturday, and we spent the night and we went back to it on that Sunday. So we ended up getting a lot of food to try just to see how it was. And what was your favorite thing that you got?
You know, I want to say that there were several things that I enjoyed. Now, this is a type of restaurant that normally I would look at eating at during lunch times more than dinner times, because it is more of a hot dog and fast casual barbecue sandwiches versus like a sit down with your family and have a big spread meal. But that's not to say that, you know, you can't go there, because they had some really unique games set up at this location. And this is something that Crave does nationwide.
So when you enter into the restaurant, which you're going to see on the video, there is board games or card games set up on every single table. So it's very family oriented. There's a game wall in the back that has like a really large Connect 4 game. And so while we were there, we seen a lot of families that were sitting and playing games, which is really neat because you don't see that at many restaurants.
Yeah, the good thing is, you know, it does take a little bit of time to prepare food, no matter what kind of restaurant you go in. So just having those games on the tables, I thought that was a unique little I guess something to kind of pass the time for families and stuff, especially if you got kids, because everyone knows that when you're waiting on your food, if the kids are hungry, it can get out of control pretty quick. So having the games on the tables, I thought was a good family-friendly touch for the store. So
it was.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to mention a few of the things that I tried there, and I will tell you if I like it or disliked it. You know, we'll be honest in our review. One of the first things that I purchased was the trifecta sliders. What that is that's like little sandwich sliders that had, it came with pulled pork, brisket, as well as pulled chicken. I thought that they were good, but I felt like they could have been a little bit better. I felt like they were a little dry. But now the good thing with this restaurant chain is they do offer 6 different types of barbecue sauces on the table, to where I guess if the meat is a little dry, maybe you can add a little barbecue to it stuff. And they had different things like a Memphis sweet. They had another one that was a Kansas City, I want to say, a Louisiana. And then they had like a regular sweet sauce as well. But the thing is, I think going into this, we kind of just got our food and wanted to do a taste test and really didn't explore the options with the barbecue sauces that much. So not really necessarily their fault. It's just something that we wanted to go into this thing and taste it for what it was and everything. But if you like something saucy, you definitely got a lot of options there on the table. So trifecta sliders, I think they were good, but they weren't great, in my opinion.
I agree. They were pretty good, but not great. One of my favorite things was the Chicago dog, and it was absolutely delicious. It had tomatoes, relish, pickle, onion, mustard, and dill salt, and it was so delicious.
Garlic salt.
Was it garlic salt?
Garlic salt.
Okay. It was so good. We really both enjoyed that one a lot.
Yeah, as far as any of the hot dogs that we tried, the Chicago dog was by far our favorite. Some of the other dogs, we didn't really order a lot of the specialty dogs.
Just a chili dog.
Yeah, we ordered a chili dog. We did order a bratwurst and tried one of those out. And I think other than that, that was pretty much of the specialty dogs that we had was the main thing was the Chicago dog. And I really enjoyed that. So now for me, one of my favorite things was the twice baked potato. I thought that was really, really good. It came out, it was cheesy, it had sour cream in it. It wasn't dry. It was it had a really good taste.
I think that's an excellent option for a lunch place to have, because I'm not a huge fan of French fries, and I love baked potatoes and twice baked potatoes. So
yeah,
I was really excited to see that on the menu.
It's good to have those extra options other than fries. Especially when you have like, I also tried the 3-bean baked beans. I thought those were really good. I did try the fries. Now, the cool thing with Crave Hot Dogs and Barbecue is these fries are air fried. They're not deep fried in oil, so they are a little healthier. Yeah. So they did come out. The temperature of the fries were hot, but in the process of eating the other food items and sampling, they did come out hot, but then they seemed like they did get cold pretty quick. So with that being said, what else did you like?
I tried the macaroni and cheese, and it was very good. It was cheesy and wasn't runny. It was a very good consistency. And we also did the monster pretzel with the beer cheese, and I liked it. It was very good. It wasn't the best pretzel that I've ever had, which I love pretzels, so I've had them many different places, but it was good. It was decent.
Yeah. And the other thing, I think that we of course, for us, we don't drink alcohol. So to go back to the self-serve beer wall, that was a unique option for people who do want to drink, because you prepay using your state ID and a credit card. You go up to the register and you buy the amount of alcohol, I guess, to some degree. You buy a card. Yeah, and this beer, they charge it by the ounce. And I did ask one of the workers, if, does this, with beer and, pouring it, does the customer get charged for the extra foam or anything like that if they don't pour it right? I've heard before that people say there's an art to pouring and everything, but he said no, they do not. He said that only charges for the liquid that comes down, and it's charged by the ounce. So if someone did drink and they wanted to have a beer, they have 18 different selections to choose from. So again, giving you more options, So
it is. It's a variety. And another really neat thing is, on the beer wall, there is a description of the type of beer, the place that it comes from, just a little detailed description about it, which I think is really neat.
Yeah.
And it tells you a little bit about it before you actually try that specific kind.
So for desserts, we did try a couple desserts while we were there, just to kind of get an idea about the dessert. And I tried the Icky Gooey Sticky Cake, which I thought was pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. And you ended up trying the cheesecake.
I did. The cheesecake was okay. It wasn't the best that I've had, but it was okay. It wasn't the worst I've had. So
do you think that there could have been something that they could have done with it? Of course, it didn't have no strawberry sauce or anything like that.
So, adding fruit to it or a glaze would have helped the taste a lot.
Yeah.
Whether it be blueberry, strawberry, some sort of fruit on top.
I'm not a big cheesecake person, but I did try her cheesecake, and it did seem a little dry. But again, I think if they could just add some strawberry glaze to it, maybe a piece of fruit on the side or something, I think that would have made that a lot better. So.
Yeah. So overall, the experience that we had at Crave was good. It was a very cute restaurant. It was small, but it could hold quite a few people. The food was pretty good, and I actually enjoyed it.
What I really like about this franchise is the fact that they do think about family-friendly atmospheres. Everything from having the different types of board games on the tables to the Axle lanes that they're incorporating into some of their locations, as well as, you know, the with a self-serve beer wall, it doesn't feel like you're at a bar. You know, people can go up, customers can go up and can discreetly get them a drink and go back to their table. It's not like a bar scene for families and stuff. So I think that they've got a lot of good things going for them on that. I do think that the menu board was a little busy. It was a little difficult to try to understand and put together a meal.
They need combos.
Yeah, they need some sort of
At least 5 combos.
Number 1, number 2, number 3 to kind of bring the customer in focus on some of their better quality options. Because if you, with not having that, you're trying to piece together a meal, and if you've never tried a Chicago dog, for example, then you may not know what to pair with that to have a better overall experience.
Right.
So I think that was one of the things that they could improve upon, is just trying to bring the customer's focus into some of their better selections without it just being scattered about.
I guess the question would be, would we go to Crave again?
Absolutely.
I agree.
Would.
Yes, we would.
Yeah. And I think if we were going to rate our experience at Crave on a scale of CJs and DJs, I think that for me personally, I would give it out of 10 DJs. I would give it 8 out of 10 DJs.
I would be 7 out of 10 CJs.
Okay. Well, there you have it. That's our experience at Crave Hot Dogs and Barbecue. If you've got one coming soon in your area, or if there's one close to you, go check them out, because it is a really neat concept.
Yeah.
And the food is pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
For a hot dog place, because, you know, a lot of people, when you're thinking about hot dogs, you don't really think about, well, let's go eat a hot dog. But, you know, I was surprised about how many people outside of hamburgers eat hot dogs. So, yeah, it was definitely good, and the quality of the meats was good. And overall, it was a very good experience. All right, guys, there you go. Check out our next video at DCB Family Adventures.
Thanks, guys.
See
See
ya.
ya.